Hey guys, Eve here today, and I'm back with another video. I'm here with Brittany, Rebecca, and we're gonna be filming our physics final. So as band kids play their instruments, sound waves are created, and even when kids are listening to music, wave oscillations occur through their headphones.
The physics we discuss in this video are not the only one we use
In our everyday life.
Yeah, there's a ton more, but these are just a few that we picked. I mean, of course, when it comes to track, there's so many, like, even in soccer, there's so many more things, like circular motion, you have to also figure out, like, when the ball spins. Like, there's so many more things, but there's only so much we can discuss. Usain Bolt, Olympic gold medalist, understands the laws of physics that play a role in track. He is able to manipulate physics behind track, including, but not limited to, kinematics, angular motion, and forces. Become the fastest person in the world. In this clip, we see Eva running around a track in ways that show angular motion and forces Eva exerts on the track. Eva pushes down on the track. There are 4 main forces that interact on a system.
The system is going to consist of me and on the track, so they're going to be one system together, not 2 separate things. So here's Rebecca's.
I don't think you can see that. No, I can get a little closer.
Okay.
So here's the free body diagram. We have gravity going here.
Friction going this way.
Yeah, air resistance is going.
When you push down, you push backwards, so friction for propulsion, sorry, propulsion.
Oh, okay.
And so when you're pushing back, friction is going against it, and so it's going with your direction.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Interesting. And then you have normal force exerting here. Pretty cute body diagram.
Did you know she hand drew this, guys?
Eva's understanding of physics and forces behind track lead her to discover that at different angles she is able to increase her speed. Runners start at an incline and slowly move back up to use all their energy along the race.
If you immediately pop straight up, you're not using all of your energy, so like they kind of tell us whenever we're running to be incline more, and like we all do it wrong still, but like you're supposed to like slowly move up, so by like 3/4 of the race you're immediately up and you're still having that full energy, then immediately popping up and you waste all your energy and you probably the last one in the race.
Yeah.
If you look at the thing, you see how this puts up, like the amount of force that I put on this one, and how much I rise, like my leg is how much force is gonna come back up to make me go faster.
The curve forces Eva to produce a centripetal force in order to maintain her curved running path around the track. This centripetal force is in addition to the force necessary to propel her tangentially along the track.
Where you're running, you're supposed to like kind of angle your body in. So when you're running, you kind of, I don't know how to explain.
Like you move towards the center.
So you get faster.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're decreasing the radius.
Yeah.
So
Slightly, but
so like one practice we had, we literally just practiced that, like leaning in.
Yeah.
Win-win situation.
now we're gonna move on to soccer for another example.
So soccer players use their feet to maneuver the ball around, and every time the player's foot hits the ball or makes contact with it, which is a contact force, a collision occurs. 3 different types of collisions: elastic, inelastic, and totally inelastic. I was gonna say first. Elastic collision is where mechanical energy is completely conserved, and that can happen in a real life situation.
Yeah.
An inelastic collision is when kinetic energy isn't conserved, which is more which is more realistic in real life, obviously. It's also important to remember the law of conservation of energy. It cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. So for inelastic collisions, the equation relates to the initial and final velocities of the colliding body. I typed the equation here. E is the coefficient of restitution. Sorry, I can't speak. Soccer players want the highest restitution when having a collision to have the most efficient kick with higher speed. Well, the linear momentum equation's here, and one key thing to remember is that the final velocities are going to be different for both. For the inelastic example, we did Rebecca kicking the ball, and it hits Brittany and she falls on the floor.
That was
And they
perfect
totally
acting.
collide and they kind of stick together and she fell backwards. I don't know why I feel like I'm falling backwards. Yeah, so the final velocity is the same and they lost kinetic energy. Another example we have for soccer is projectile motion, which is when Rebecca kicks the ball and goes whoop in it, you know.
Component's the same the entire way through.
Yeah.
Horizontal changes.
Force is only required to maintain acceleration, so at least since there's one force, the ball's still going to keep moving. There's only a horizontal component of the Vx component. Forces are not required to keep a projectile moving horizontally. Understanding how forces interact with the ball, it helps the soccer players adjust their velocity magnitude of an applied force to change the distance of how much a ball covers. Understanding collisions and projectile motion, it helps soccer players learn to strengthen their weaknesses. Now that we understand collisions and projectile motion, we're going to move on to understanding rules of projectile motion and kinematics in skateboarding.
That's me.
Understanding of physics allows skateboarders to execute certain maneuvers. In this clip, Brittany will be demonstrating an ollie, kind of.
Kinda, not really.
Ollie was basically just to try and get the skateboard in the air and then land, but it was too hard.
Mediocre. It wasn't even mediocre. It's the challenging part is having to hit the tail on the ground while dragging your foot forward to actually lift the board. A lot of people like to think that skateboarding is a lot easier, but people really need to understand, like, it is all about the physics behind it. It's really all about, like, the forces exerted on the tail while also pulling the board up. So that's what makes it kind of difficult.
There are like 3 forces that occur during an ollie, and they all cancel out to 0. So the skateboard never accelerates. It just like rolls at a constant speed.
Yeah.
We also have a video of Brittany just skateboarding and accelerating, and so we're gonna show us manipulating the 3 kinematics equations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use her foot to push off, and that's how she gains speed and accelerates. So obviously on cement, friction is not negligible, and so the rough surface means that friction was applied while skating, and so it slows down her velocity until it brings her to the stopping point. And so there are 2 types of friction, static and kinetic. Kinetic is when she's moving, so it's acting on when the board is rolling, and then static is like trying to prevent her from moving. She keeps the stationary, and it has to be greater than the applied force.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I forgot to also do now it's on my YouTube channel. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helps you. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this up, but
Skate or die.
subscribe.
Skate or die. Skate or die!
And I'll see you guys next time.
Ow! Bye!